Basically, it's offer to take your tax money to build $600,000 permanent apartment for 70,000 vagrants in the street. Who the hell is Orestes and Smith? Who are these two? What kind of an article is this?
If in their magical world this could be done and could be done quickly, how many more people would come to LA? A lot of people would love to live in California. If they found out that they're building apartments for you, particularly like Venice near the beach,
Yeah.
oh my God, you'd be overwhelmed with the border with the migrants.
I was watching Fox 11, and they had a story about people who are living out in the Inland Empire. And the price of homes has gone crazy, right? And a little box is going for $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 in towns you've never heard of before, way out. And you see the people are going, we got to drive 2.5 hours one way every day. I'm spending 5 hours in the car. So it's like normal people who work all day and have families have these incredible commutes. Meantime, Orestes want us to give away $600,000 apartments downtown LA.
Yeah, they just broke ground on one a couple weeks ago. We talked about it. It's going to be one of these fully supportive, permanent housing, grand apartment buildings. We did the math. It comes out to like $600,000 to $700,000 an apartment when you put in all the services that they're going to give the people that live there. You can't do this for tens of thousands of people, not to mention how many more would want in on this once they realize that's what you're offering. It is it's unworkable. Yet, and this is something that's just come around in the last year or two. It used to be, well, there's not enough shelter space. They've given up on that. Now it's just not enough permanent housing for them.
Yeah, even though
You can't move them off the streets when there's no permanent housing. $600,000 apartment is what you're talking? Well, sure.
and they'll lead you to believe that like judges are demanding it. But no, they're not. Those have to be left on the shed. And you still can't camp out between 6 you also in the bed. That's it. What a shelter. Doesn't matter if there's 200 people, in the back. That's all the requirement is legally, and now Orestes and Smith are saying, oh, no, it's got to be permanent house.
And I know interim housing is what they use to run those houses. Interim housing.
That's not happening. It doesn't happen. And people are putting up with it. And you're going to see that the voting patterns are going to change. And that's why all these council people are now running scared. And believe me, you see this woke wave that hit Jersey and Virginia and hit New York City and Minneapolis. It's going to come here eventually. Maybe a little later, because everybody's crazier out here. But people are I saw a sign of this on the Nextdoor app, right? Which is my favorite place just to get the pulse of what's going on. And there was one woman who wrote on the Nextdoor app that she passed by the VA encampment and she just started crying. She felt so bad that, the homeless had to live like that and now they're gone. And she got pummeled. I'm telling you, 2 years ago, it would have been a total festival of left-wing ideology. And now the crowd turned on her. 6, 7, 8 times they pummeled her on the Nextdoor app, insulted her. What's wrong with you? You crazy? What kind of bubble are you living in? And she's going, what are you talking about? Oh, I work with the homeless. What do you work with the homeless? What, you serving food once a year? What are you talking about here? They can't live like that. We can't live like that. And it's like, oh, wow, she changed. Nobody defends her. And eventually she just left in a hump, in a huff. And then she was like, well, I'm never coming back to this again. This is uncivilized discourse. All right.
Well, funny you mention that, because when we come back, the other columnist we love in the El Segundo Times is Robin and Carrigan. And this time, she did a story about the homeless encampment next door in Venice and the neighbors' lives it has upended. And hidden away in this column, there's so many people she talked to who want Mike Bonnet out as city councilman. I mean, if that happens, then this is real. We'll talk about that. Your chance for the keyword to win $1,000 is also coming up next.
Done. KFI and Governor Mark.
LA County has started administering doses of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine to kids 5 to 11. The Federal Reserve says it is going to start dialing back the economic help it has given since the beginning of the pandemic. Hastings College of the Law in San Francisco has voted to change its name. It was founded in 1878 by a former California Supreme Court Chief Justice, but he sponsored massacres of Native Americans in the 1860s. We'll go to the 105, and we will check in with the KFI in the sky next.
Equinox Home Financing. They've created the Equinox Alternative Home Loan. You don't need proof of income or employment verification. John is the owner at Equinox Home Financing, not me, another John. And he's made it his mission to make home loan options available because he was denied due to a proof of income issue. But he still had assets to buy a home. So whether you're self-employed, a wage earner, or you don't want to disclose your income, Equinox Home Financing can help you get the home loan. Call Equinox Home Financing at 855-LOAN-455. Pay attention, 855-LOAN-455, EquinoxHomeFinancing.com.
Licensed by the California Department of Real Estate and the California Department of Financial Oversight, NMLS number 1212805.
This is former Notre Dame quarterback Brady Quinn. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Staples Stores.
According to reports, Giants star catcher Buster Posey is planning to retire from baseball. The 7-time All-Star and 3-time World Series champion posted a 304 batting average in the final year of his 12-year career. The Clippers are at the Super Bowl tonight, looking to avoid their third loss in 4 games as they're off to a rocky 2-4 start. And on the ice, the Kings are hosting the St. Louis Blues tonight, looking for their third straight win after they had a 1-5-1 start to the year. I'm J.D. Hackman.
Staples Connect has small business covered with shipping supplies and UPS services. Now buy 2, get 1 free on select shipping supplies, plus get 25% off UPS Express shipping services. In-store only ends 1/1/22. Visit staplesconnect.com/shipping for details. Staples Connect.
It is slow on the 105 in Hawthorne. Eastbound away, backing up, leaving the 405, and it's a slow, steady drive all the way to the 605. Let's check in with Mike O'Brien, KFI in the Sky, sponsored by Injury Attorney, Superwoman, Superlawyer.com. We're heading to Anaheim.
Yes, the trouble for the Orange Freeway. Lots of pulp on this 57. 57 southbound approaching Capella. They're just putting all the lanes. They had to stop all lanes to clear out of the carpool in the left lane. So looks like it's going to be cleared, but still in a recovery mode back to the 91. It's really, at that point, it's going to catch the normal pitch coming out of Brea, starting at about Imperial Highway. Now it looks like the North 405 in Orange County on the brakes there, just off the 73 hookup of South Fairview. Fairview up to Beach Boulevard. It's going to be a tight stretch through that construction zone there. And if you're heading through the Santa Ana Canyon, 91 eastbound, jammed up here from just about Weir Canyon over the Green River, and then another pitch approaching the 15 in Corona. Injured in an accident. Visit SuperwomanSuperlawyer.com. Mike O'Brien, KFI in the Sky.
Porter Ranch is slow on the 118 east away from DeSoto, looking a lot better once you make your way past Reseda. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Info Martinez. This report is sponsored by Anthem Blue Cross.
Anthem Blue Cross and Heart of America are helping schools across the country increase their access to healthy food. Learn more at anthem.com/ca/SPART. Anthem Blue Cross is the trade name of Blue Cross of California.
If you want to sell your car fast, Roto. If you want it to be hassle-free, Roto. If you want to make more money on your trade, yep, Roto. That's R-O-T-O. Roto is the best place to buy a new car, and it's also the best place to sell your used car or vehicle lease for quick payments. That's right. Cash offers for used cars have never been higher, so act now. Download the Roto app or go to roto.com. That's R-O-T-O. The fastest way to sell your car.
Also accepting real estate donations.
California has millions of homes that could be damaged in a strong earthquake, and earthquakes are inevitable in the Golden State. An older home is especially vulnerable to earthquake damage, so you may need to take steps to strengthen it and help reduce the chance of damage. Visit strengthenmyhouse.com to learn about better protecting your home from earthquake damage. The work may cost less than you think and can often be completed in a few days. You've worked hard to get a home. Now's the time to protect it. Get prepared today so you can worry less tomorrow. Visit strengthenmyhouse.com.
If you own a business and manage to keep 5 or more people on the payroll through the pandemic, there's a new government program that will pay you tens of thousands of dollars per employee. And this is not a loan. This is a grant. The challenge is getting your hands on this money. This is a bureaucracy.
InnovationRefunds.com cuts through the red tape, helps you get the cash. They do all of the legwork. They don't charge a penny until you receive the money, and what they do is simply share a percentage of the money they get. They got my business a six-figure refund. Now, their average client gets $250,000. That's impressive. Go to InnovationRefunds.com, click on the Qualify Me button, answer a few questions. InnovationRefunds.com. It's no risk, and it certainly is high reward. InnovationRefunds.com. They help me. I'm sure they can help you. InnovationRefunds.com.
Now through November 9th, stop by your neighborhood grocery outlet and take advantage of their extra 20% off wine sale. Every single bottle of wine is an extra 20% off. That's right, every single bottle. Living with dental issues is hard. No one knows this better than Joseph, who struggled with failing teeth for years.
The inflammation, the bad breath, the teeth falling out, the pain.
These issues took their toll, so Joseph came to Clear Choice Dental Implant Center, where he discovered one procedure to put an end to the years of discomfort, pain, and compromise.
Once I got it done, I was like, why did you wait so long?
That's what dental implants did for Joseph. Find out what they can do for you by visiting clearchoice.com.
San Manuel Casino is changing its name and changing the game. San Manuel Casino is now Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, with 2 new casino floors, now with over 6,500 slots, the most in the West. A new high limit room for 5 elevated gaming experiences, new luxury retail shops, restaurants and bars, and even more thrills to come. Experience a level of thrill that California has never seen before. San Manuel Casino is now Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Hi, it's Dr. Wendy Ross with another relationship hack. Do the stuff you've always wanted to do together. Have a fishbowl of ideas on little pieces of paper from things you want to do. Museum, rock climbing, an experimental restaurant, or even a bedroom trip. And once a month, draw a piece of paper out and vow to do whatever is on that paper. It creates novelty, which is the hallmark of great relationships.
Dr. Wendy Walsh.
KFI AM 640.
More stimulating talk.
John and Ken Show. John Cobelt and Ken Shampo, KFI AM 640. Your chance to win money.
KFI has your chance to win $1,000.
Text the nationwide keyword
Money, M-O-N-E-Y.
to 200-200.
You'll get a confirmation text and info.
Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest.
That's money to 200-200.
Money to 200-200. When the phone rings, answer it. Even if you don't recognize the number, it might be the cash. Listen every weekday for your next chance to win. It's 20 after the hour from 5:20 in the morning to 7:20 at night. And we're going to do it again in an hour at 5:20. I was just watching on our Instagram account. They have posted the video of me biting into the McDonald's McPlant burger and spitting it out.
It's just called McPlant. They don't call it a burger.
Right, you're right, because it's not a burger.
McPlant is what it is.
It's not a burger. It is a foul, flat
You decide
brown.
what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, already over 1,000 people have viewed it. So.
Ooh, did you comment about the taste?
I haven't read the comments yet.
No, I said, yeah. You like to read comments on other stories, but not on...
I didn't get a chance yet.
All right, by the end of the show...
I do look really offended.
I knew that was going to happen. I should get the video there for the tape, because I know
Yeah.
he's got that Mikey doesn't like it tape. One of our favorite hollow-headed columnists with the Ultimate New Times is Robinette Perrion. She happens to live in Venice, so she did a story again on a homeless encampment there. Apparently it's at a place called North Venice Boulevard between Abbot Kinney and Electric Avenue, and then we'll take you higher. I didn't know there's Electric Avenue in Venice, did you?
No.
Is that where the song comes from by any grant?
No, I think that's a London road. But it's nice to
Anyway.
hear you sing it. That helps.
She calls it a juxtaposition of wealth and squalor. Apparently, it's an organic grocery store nearby where they sell a basket of organic strawberries for as much as $20. Imagine paying $20 for a little basket of
spend
strawberries.
$20 on a basket of organic strawberries?
Not 20, no.
Those mulling over.
Those are the silly West Side foods that you see in Whole Foods.
Right nearby, she describes it is a homeless encampment, a jumble of ad hoc living spaces, tattered RVs along the curb, at least one oversized wooden doghouse with pillows and blankets. And she talked to some of the neighbors who say there's meth dealing, meth use, prostitution, amplified music powered by gas generators that rumble day and night, and residents that live there threaten us verbally and sometimes physically.
You see, and the police, if Biden would allow this, the police could arrest them for the meth dealing and the meth use and the noise coming from the music and the gas generators.
One guy says there's open fires. There's a guy who brandishes a machete on his belt. There have been shootings and gunshots.
Yeah.
There is the day-to-day insanity of loud music at all hours, constant screaming, constant fighting. You see daytime and nighttime drug deals. None of this makes us want to go over there and get to know these people.
Yeah.
But you see, that's what we've been told by columnists like Robin Ed Carrier. If you really got to know them, you know they're just your neighbors.
Yeah. She's not going to go and meet
They're
them.
just hit on some hard times.
I want to see Robin F. Berrien going to meet the meth dealer with the machete. Go ahead. Go say hi. See what happens. See if you walk back with your head in your hand. And this guy Douglas, he's worried about speaking out because it's politically incorrect and will cause a backlash or retaliation. That's what he's worried about. See, normal people are worried that if they make a complaint about the meth dealer with the machete, that everyone will scold him and publicly ostracize him. That's how nuts the woke crowd is. And that's what's wrong, is that people are afraid of these woke holes.
But then this nugget. All but one of the neighbors to whom I spoke said they support recalling embattled LA City Councilman Mike Bonner, who they believe protects the rights of homeless people at the cost of their own peace and security. And of course he has to call up Arlen's office for a comment. David Graham, Tyson Tato.
Oh, he's a jerk. He starts fights online with the Bonn constituents who criticize
He said Tyson people are usually trouble.
Tyson people, stay away. No, bad news, Tyson people.
And he gives the usual answer. Being homeless and living in an encampment is not a crime. Stealing meth is. But that's where we get into this frustrating and challenging debate where people say we're ignoring the crime. Treating addiction is a big part of solving the crisis, but it's not where we focus because that is not the city's role.
That is such a confused mess of oral diarrhea.
Yeah.
He opens by saying dealing meth is a crime and stealing is a crime, making violent threats is a crime. Violent threats are a crime. They arrest them for that. They always conflate it with, oh, homelessness is not a crime. That's not what people are talking about. They're talking about the meth dealing. Right. They're talking about the theft. They're talking about the guy with the machete. That's what they're talking. And then he acknowledges that and then says, well, being homeless, this is a frustrating and challenging issue. No, it's not. Have the police hide out in a storefront across the street, take video of the meth dealing and the machete waving and the noise at 2 in the morning and arrest them all.
If I had a homeless encampment down the street, then they were completely quiet and self-contained. I wouldn't like it, but it's a big world difference between that and what these people are talking about, that there's violence, there's drug dealing, they harass you, there's noise, there's filth, there's probably rats. Oh, I like the way she ended this. They're supposed to be doing a major cleaning. They have no parking signs up, which means the RVs parked along the encampment will have to move. So neighbors are strategizing. Some plan to park their own cars along Venice Boulevard and fill them with tattered personal items. So it looks like someone's living in the vehicle, which means it cannot be towed.
That's where
We are now. Hi, we got more coming up.
Johnny Ken, Devin Marquez News.
LA Mayor Garcetti has tested positive for COVID-19.
I hope to be either a false positive or because I've been doubly vaccinated.
Screen.
Symptoms are very, very mild, but we're following all the protocols.
Garcetti tells KCLA he's feeling good and isolating in his hotel room in Scotland. He went there to attend the UN Climate Change Conference. The news is brought to you by Water Heaters Only. The LA County Health Department has put out an ocean water use warning for a couple of spots off the coast of SoCal. The health department says people should be careful of swimming, surfing, and playing in the ocean off Santa Monica near the pier and Mother's Beach in Marina Del Rey because of higher than normal bacteria levels. The organizers for the Golden Globes have hired the first full-time chief diversity officer in an effort to make the award show more inclusive. The Hollywood Foreign Press Association has faced a lot of backlash over the past year, so it's been trying to make changes to improve the awards show. NBC has said it will not air the Golden Globes in January because of the diversity concerns. Republicans in the Senate have blocked the advancement of a voting protections bill. The John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act would have allowed the Justice Department to review voting policies that may be unfair to certain groups. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he doesn't understand the pushback on the bill.
For over half a century, the policies of the Voting Rights Act have commanded bipartisan support in this chamber. It has been reauthorized 5 times, including by Presidents Nixon, Reagan, and Bush.
Republican leaders say the bill is not necessary. It's slow on the 101 in Calabasas.
We're looking at the southbound side and watch for delays here that are backing up away from Las Virgenes. You remain on the brakes all the way to the 170-134 split. Staying on the 101 southbound in Hollywood, more delays away from Sunset Boulevard all the way into downtown L.A. We've got Michael Bryan, KFI in the Sky, sponsored by Injury Attorney, Superwoman, Superlawyer.com. We're heading to Diamond Bar.
And a little trouble spot just clearing up here on the 57 northbound at Grand on the verge of the E60. Off to the right shoulder there, but that stretch is extra tight now out of Orange County, starting at about Imperial Highway. Now heading south, it's going to load up just past Imperial, and that's going to remain tough way down towards the stadium there. We've got a problem at Catella turning to the right shoulder, but a little unusual on that stretch. Pretty normal though in Santa Ana Canyon. 91 eastbound, you're hitting the brakes there at Weird Canyon Truck Scales, heavy over the Green River, and then back on the brakes from Main Street in Corona, on and off at the Riverside. Injured in an accident, visit Superwoman, Superlawyer.com. Mike O'Brien, KFI in the Sky.
Ontario, heavy eastbound, crowding up at Vineyard, taking all the way to Bedlam. KFI in the Sky. Let's get you there faster. I'm Lisa Martinez.
You have a mouthful of nothing. I mean, you keep the sell out, or maybe you've got a few left that have rotted, but they haven't quite fallen out from the root. Well, you need to go to Prime Dental. They have new permanent teeth in a day. It will dramatically change the way you look and your life. They have zirconia teeth, and they're stronger and more resistant to cracking, chipping, or staining than your original teeth. Except they look like your real teeth. Right size, shape, color, they're custom made for you. You'll bite and chew like you used to. You'll have more confidence. You'll have a bright smile. You'll be more popular, more attractive. Get $1,500 off your procedure. You have till November 30th before it expires. They offer more and use your dental insurance by the end of the year you lose. Call Cunning Dental now. New permanent teeth in a day at 888-640-SMILE. 888-640-SMILE. 888-640-SMILE.
Sunshine weather from KFI, sunny tomorrow, highs mid to upper 70s for Metro LA, mid-70s, mid-80s in the valley, upper 70s for Inland OC, 80 to 85 in the IE. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Deborah Martin.
Hey, it's Dean Sharp. If you've decided to sell your house, I know it is tempting to just get it listed as is or even take one of those cash-out deals. But why sell yourself short when making just the right upgrade will maximize its sale value? You mean like flipping our own home, Dean? We don't have the expertise or the cash for that. I know, but my friends at Revive do. Revive knows exactly what to change, what to spend, and where to spend it. They'll manage everything for you and front all the costs. Yes, Revive fronts the cost. But the profit gained is all yours. How much profit? The average client makes over 200% profit on what Revive invests on their behalf. It's a no-brainer. Reach out to iloverevive.com today and see if your home qualifies. To make the most from the sale of your home, go to iloverevive.com. That's iloverevive.com.
The Delta variant is making COVID-19